Okay, we will be finding the second derivative of the inverse sine x. This notation, d2 over dx2, just means that we will have to differentiate the inverse sine x twice. And if you don't like this notation, you can write down y to be whatever this is, namely, we have the inverse sine x. And then go ahead and do the derivative. Y prime, the derivative of inverse sine x is 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared. As long as the question doesn't ask you to prove this from scratch, you can just put down the derivative of inverse sine x to be this right here. And for the second derivative, we just have to look at this and differentiate again. But if you look at this as how it is, you will have to use the quotient rule. But it's okay. We can change the form a little bit because I noticed we have a square root. And almost always in calculus, whenever you have the square root or any radical, you should look at that as a power. And this right here, it's the 1/2 power, but it's in the denominator. So I will look at this right here as whatever inside, which is 1 minus x squared, and raised to the 1 over 2, but it's negative because it was in the denominator. And when I do that, differentiate this, we can just use the power rule, bring the power to the front, and then minus 1 right here. And we see that we have negative 1/2, and the inside stays the same. So we write down 1 minus x squared, and the new power, this is negative 1/2 minus 1. You get negative 3/2. However, don't forget, you have to multiply by the derivative of the inside because of the chain rule. Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of negative x squared is negative 2x. So this is what we have. And in the end, let's see. 2 and 2 cancel, and then negative becomes positive, so you can cross them out if you would like as well. So on the top, we have the x only, and then I'll write this down to the denominator. And we don't have any more 2's because they cancel already. And the 1/2 power right here becomes a square root. But the numerator here, it's a 3, so I will put down a parentheses with the third power. Right, the 1/2 power, it's a square root. And then the 3 is right here. And this right here goes inside.